My fellow citizens, nationals, and residents, I greet you this evening to provide you with a full report of the Poverty Alleviation Program, PAP, complete with information as to the next steps. When the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party won the general elections on August 5, 2022, there were 7,469 payees receiving either regular PAP or PAP as expanded for COVID. The monetary value for each was $3,480,000, payable to 6,960 regular PAP beneficiaries and $254,500 to PAP as expanded for COVID 509 beneficiaries. This totaled a grand payout of $3,734,500. These figures are alarming for three reasons. Firstly, according to the 2011 National Census, the Federation has a total of 17,291 households. St. Kitts with 13,078 and Nevis with 4,213. Based on the beneficiary total, the result of the PAP would infer that 43% of the households in the Federation earn less than $3,000 per month. Note I said households and not individuals. Secondly, the annual budgetary allocation for the Poverty Alleviation Program is $32,250,000. As of July 31st, 2022, the program had spent $26,121,500. This left a balance of $6,128,500 for the remaining 5 months of the year. Finally, there is a public outcry that not all eligible households are being serviced by this program despite the number of payees. As you can see, continuing the Poverty Alleviation Program as is was not financially prudent. As such, my first action related to this program was to direct the Treasury to cease payments to any public servant with a salary above $3,000, the eligibility criteria for enrollment. This resulted in 100 persons being removed from the pay list, saving the government $50,000 per month. Full disclosure, the monthly salaries of those who were removed ranged from $3,018 to $5,291. The Treasury Department then proceeded to temporarily cease any payment to any account which did not have a valid or verifiable Social Security number. This practice remains in effect up to present. As of October 31st, 2022, 6,569 regular PAP payments were made for a total of $3,284,500, with another 395 payments made to PAP COVID beneficiaries for a total of $197,500. Compared to July of 2022, regular PAP payees decreased by 391. This includes the 100 civil servants with income over $3,000 and the remaining 291, which included death, households earning more than $3,000, and the temporary suspensions. For the COVID expanded PAP recipients, their numbers decreased by 114 payees. owing to the confirmation that their payees were making more than $3,000 per month. On October 3rd, 2022, the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs received from the Ministry of Sustainable Development files related to the applications for the Poverty Alleviation Program. A preliminary examination of the information has revealed the following. 1. Not all payees have an actual application on file. The central reason for this was a process called ministerial submission, whereby any member of cabinet could have submitted to the attention of the Treasury Department a listing of persons to be added without any verification. 2. No social security number being provided. This was as a result of the submission of names and not full application forms, or persons simply not providing the same. 3. Incorrect application information, which included names. The incorrect names made it possible for one person to receive two benefits by switching of their names. For example, John James Doe and James John Doe. Next, the incorrect banking information. As for the banking information, this led to incorrect posting to banking accounts not belonging to the beneficiary, which, without a waiver or consent, the state had difficulty requesting or receiving the return of the funds. Though promised since the inception of the program, case management has not been provided. As a result, no individual or household was formally graduated from the program since December 2018. This is particularly alarming for two reasons. The first is that such an omission defies the best practice of a cash transfer system whereby a clear graduation date is provided. Secondly, the program has moved away from an assistance to a requirement for living. The beneficiaries require the assistance to meet their basic needs instead of using it to correct challenges and advance. Based on these and earlier findings, it is the decision of the Federal Cabinet that a registration process be undertaken to regularize the Poverty Alleviation Program. Regularization means that the new process will ensure that all payees have a valid application form that can be used to confirm the eligibility criteria of the household earning less than $3,000 per month. The registration process is open to all present eligible payees and to any person who had not yet applied for or received a PAP benefit, but their household circumstances fits the eligibility criteria. Following this national address, the online application form will be available. The address is pap.gov.kn. An instructional video will be added to the government's website www.gov.kn on or before Wednesday, November 30th, to assist those who may need guidance in completing the application form. I use this opportunity to indicate that all eligible existing recipients of the Poverty Alleviation Program PAP are mandated to reapply by completing the application form by December 16, 2022. Failure to do so would mean that your payment will cease effective December 31st, 2022. To support this registration and re-registration process, officers from the Department of Community Development and Social Services and the Department of Social Services on Nevis will be available at key community locations to assist those who may need assistance from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. A schedule can be found on the government website, all Facebook pages, and posted at community centers across the Federation. Before I close, I wish to notify the general public that the mending of the PAP will commence from January 2023 with the introduction of case management. Case management shall form the basis of the empowerment process for all beneficiaries. Utilizing the process from the Mold, Empower, Nurture, Direct, Mend Families in St. Kitts and Nevis program. Individuals and group sessions shall be instituted based on the needs of all persons in the households. The intention is to provide information, assistance, and services to households that will be used to assist them to build resilience and independence with a view to successfully graduating from the program. The former Labour administration founded the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs in 2001 to provide social safety net programs to most vulnerable in our country. As the ministry prepares to celebrate 22 years of existence, I take this opportunity to assure the general public that this Labour administration remains committed to ensure that all persons will have access to the information and resources necessary to accomplish their individual goals. Please visit the website pap.gov.kn to register. Good night and God bless our Federation.